Okay, so I am going to do this. It's just going to be a really rough upload. I have been putting this off for a while because I've been doing a lot of transitional things lately. I don't know if you noticed, but the walls are a different color now. I've got a new headboard, and I'm basically working towards a direction of having a visually pleasing, YouTube platform. And it's been really hard. I I'm not even gonna try to be like smiley today because let's be real. So the last to like 2.5 days, I got the stomach flu, worse than I've had maybe ever in my life. But I would say the last time I can think of being this sick was like 15 years ago, and it's been really hard lately. But I feel like a lot of it's been excuses, and I don't want to be so hard on myself to be like, yeah, it was all excuses, because it wasn't. It's just transitional things. You have only so much time when you work a full time position, and you come home and you have a home and a family and you have the reality of life in front of you. And essentially, you have to make choices. And so, my choices have not necessarily aligned with my YouTube channel as of lately. But there's something to be said for that. I made a goal back in February of this year. February 9th, 2020, this is before the pandemic really started kind of kicking into gear. And we had no idea what kind of year we were going to be heading into at that point. And I had actually already spent the entire month of January being very, very sick, which for me is unusual because I usually spend January really honing in and like focusing in on my goals after the holidays, because Thanksgiving and Christmas is pretty big around here. And I do I pretty much put the whole thing together, usually with the help of my cousin. And you know um, once the holidays kind of wound down, essentially I got really, really sick for an entire month. So my goals didn't really start until January. And then, the rest is history at this point. But I made very specific goals. And this, of course, I rave up and down about this. But, my bosses at my current job, they really helped us with visioning and figuring out where we wanted to go and what we wanted to do. And I had realized that, you know, to their advice, I mean, I realized that I didn't have a real direction. What did I really want? I had like a broad general idea, but I didn't know very specifically what I was doing. And so this whole year has been about moving forward and really starting a YouTube channel. And I don't want to get too far off track here because I could feel myself like, but this is why the room is a different color. Like I created this. I wanted this, and I'm far from done, but it was a big deal to have these changes happen in my life and for me to make them happen for myself. And I started thinking about things, and I really had to start defining what Passionate Portfolio is. And Passionate Portfolio actually started in college. And I started Passionate Portfolio because I was starting to get into like creating a senior portfolio for some of my classes. And I really, the focus is that you have like workable pieces of history that you can basically display your work.